This is going to be a fun video. This is something that I have wanted to try and use for years. So we have worked with Baumalight, and in the past implement we used the Baumalight MP348 flail mower. That thing's a beast, I love it. And they have something else for tractors, and I'll give you a sneak peek in just a second. All right, let me show you what we've got. And this is just a little sneak peek. If you can see in there, I don't know if you can or not. Can you see in there? Mm-hmm. Look at that. I gotta put my knife away before I cut my fingers off. The next time you see this, we're gonna be taking it out of the crate and putting it to work. We're loading our toys up. I'm excited, and I know Tanya's excited. We have wanted a mulcher for a long time, and we are excited to run this thing through a full demo. We're gonna just give it all it can handle. And the next thing we gotta do, we've got it on. I'm not gonna really go over how to set it up on the 3-point hitch. It's just not necessary. It's no different than any other 3-point hitch implement. Nothing special about that at all. However, I am going to talk a little bit about cutting the PTO shaft. I have a full video on how to cut the PTO shaft, but there are some things you need to think about with this one, especially if you're using a hydraulic top link. When we put a shaft on, there's a common mistake is to measure while the implement is in its neutral position, which is right here. What happens is when you raise your 3-point hitch up, the implement actually comes closer to the tractor. So you want to take your measurement in the up position. So when we take our measurement now, it's going to actually be shorter. But here's another thing to think about that's probably overlooked a lot is if you have a hydraulic top link. See when I pull the hydraulic top link in, it's shortened even more. So I would caution you to pull it in. Obviously, we're probably not going to run it like this, but we'll go ahead and cut it. This will be our shortest length, and then we'll look at our longest length to make sure that we have enough coverage in the PTO shaft. All right, and through the magic of video, the shaft's been cut, it's been installed, it's been greased. So far I'm impressed with how it looks, how it's built. It's really heavy made. Each one of these teeth are round, but they're 3-sided, so there's little notches in them. So as you wear one side of the teeth out, you loosen the nut up, you rotate it around to the next flat spot, and it rotates the next sharp edge around. So you get 3 sets of cuts off of these one set of teeth. So that's pretty impressive too. We don't have rocks here, so I think we're gonna have a really good longevity on these teeth. Gizmo is supervising the installation of this mulcher. This is the first day that I've had to wear a long sleeve shirt. It's October the 8th, yeah, long pants and long shirt. We're gonna actually have a frost tonight. I'm excited. So I overlooked the manual. I call myself skimming it, I guess is what you call it. I kept thinking, it just bugged me. I said, there's got to be a grease fitting here. So sure enough, there is a grease fitting up under here. So, and I'm sure there's going to be one on the other side too, that I'm going to take the cover off and double check. Good quality grease, good to go. So we removed this bolt and found out there's actually a maintenance door here. There's a big fancy Kevlar belt and belt tensioner there. Kind of reminds me of something you might see on a blower on a 1,000 horsepower car. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. There's another grease fitting right here. I feel pretty good about everything. Oil check. We greased the shaft. We went ahead and greased the other two bearings, which I'm sure were greased from the factory. They look like they were. It's really not that complicated. So what I'm going to do, after reading the manual, kind of looking over some other notes and some videos I've seen, it's important that the mulcher sets level. So we have a hydraulic top link. So what I'm going to do right now is set it level on a fairly level surface and use the hydraulic top link to level this out. All right, we're going to start out a little slower, work our way up to a confidence level in this mulcher. So we have some small trees here. This is a small poplar. It's probably 3-4 inches at the base. Tulip poplar is very soft wood, so I'm not really worried about this. I feel like this is going to be a really good test for it. And yeah, this is going to be a picnic area right here. So Tanya wanted this all cleared out, so I think this is going to be a good test. Let's do it. I'm excited. Here it goes. Whoopsie. When just that quick we cleared this area out, it's obviously going to take a little bit of learning curve. It's a few little things I've got to learn, but obviously we're not going to do no more of this until it rains. We haven't had but one rain in about 90 days. It is so dry here that it's just unreasonable to try to do this in the woods. There's not enough wind blowing and I'm choking to death, and y'all can't see anything anyway. But I will say this, just looking at it, it does a good job, and I know it would do a lot better job if I could actually see what I was doing. But it is just one of those years where we are having an extremely dry year. I just can't wait to get back here and do this some more, but we're not expecting another rain for like 2 weeks. I can tell already this thing is bad to the bone, and I can't wait to do some more videos on it. But for now, just through safety and the fact that I don't want to have a severe sinus infection, I'm going to call it quits today. And that's so hard because this is like the perfect toy that I've been waiting for forever, and I can't use it now because it's too daggum dry. That's how crazy is that? Listen, I look forward to showing you some more of this. Subscribe to our channel if you want to see more of this. Leave some comments and tell me what you think. I know I should have wore a mask, so go ahead and tell me I should have wore a mask. That's great. God bless. Have a great day.